We're back.
Yeah, we're back. And okay, so where we left off last time,
we were hinting at a story about a certain pig. Oh my god.
This is so bad. So, all right, take us in. Give us just a tiny bit of context.
Context was in the last video.
Is
we're talking
Milday
about
the boss, or is it the chomp that chases you here? Cause
it's definitely the whatever that Marshmallow Man is.
Okay. I do want to say this guy adorable.
What, this chomp?
One of the best friends you could have. Yeah.
The chomp? Well, he just wants to hang out with you. That's all.
I know. Yeah, he's. It's like the movie Big.
With Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he always like crushes the kids underneath him and stuff. And
that never have you seen the movie Big?
Yeah, they go to the school.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Are you just saying big because he is big?
They go to the school. There's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He gets big, and then he cries, and then the children want to play with him, but they keep getting injured because he's so big, and one of them eventually dies, and that's when they want to lock Big up, but Big's mom is like, it's not his fault. So they plead, and then it's like this whole long court thing. And then in the end, Big goes to jail, and when he's in jail,
it's not a film.
The problem about it though is that no one believes it, but it's fucking child jail, and isn't that wrong? Big.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Tom Hanks movie Big?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. None of that happens. I thought you were talking about the movie Jack for a little while. That doesn't happen either. I think you just. Are you sure this isn't a dream that you had?
So why did I say that?
Because we're talking about pigs.
What's wrong with pigs? Okay. You said imagine a pig named Max.
Right. Okay, so.
That was last time. This is this time.
This is the story I wanted to tell. Are you done saying what you were going to say?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, you're all fleshed out about it. Okay.
I didn't want to get that.
So, we're going to go back. Back to 1979.
1979.
A different America. But we're not even talking about America. We're talking about Nova Scotia, which I believe is in Canada.
We believe is on the eastern seaboard of the Atlantic Ocean, above where we live.
So we're talking about beautiful forests, amazing rolling ocean-side views.
Rolling,
something like that. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the beautiful land of Nova Scotia. We're here to talk about a man named Max. Who from childhood, let's see, give a little backstory of Max. He was an engineer.
Okay.
Somewhat successful. Okay. I don't know of what, so I'm going to call him a civil engineer. So Max was a civil engineer. So he knew what he was doing for the most part as far as building things.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that he always wanted to build.
Let me just show the folks at home a little trick.
Okay.
Now you can get Starmies, and that way at the end level, if you don't have 30, you can mine them.
If you didn't see what he did, he'd bounce every time
it bounces, it turns a different degree of ferocity. So it goes from green to yellow to red to broken, like natural eggs.
And if you can lick it before it breaks, you're in a good spot.
Yes.
Which I feel like
damn, I was gonna cheat.
I don't think that's cheating. It's just being tactful.
I knew it again.
All right. So, what, I might ask, do you think Max wanted to build?
And then I screwed it up. I missed.
What do you think he wanted to build?
Okay, Max is a human.
Yeah, Max is a human man.
A human man. A boat.
He had this dream to build something. What was it?
A boat.
No, it was actually, in fact, a castle.
Okay. Is Max real?
This is a real man I'm talking about. This story that I'm talking about is not a work of fiction, except for parts that I embellish because I have no idea what actually happened. So, but most of these specifics that I'm about to give, I'm not going to embellish anymore because it'll be confusing to where I'm embellishing. So I know he was an engineer. He might have been a civil engineer. I don't know. He actually wanted to build a castle. So this was his lifelong dream. And he decided that he would build a castle because he had inspiration.
This guy needs to go to jail with Tom Hanks.
I'll tell you what that inspiration was in a minute because I find it quite interesting. No, in a big way.
Yeah.
So Max finds himself in a situation where He's well off enough because he's an engineer, and he decides.
I didn't get the key.
Oh.
I'm so bad
Oh,
at
you
this
just
game.
go around.
I just went around the whole thing and didn't grab a key.
So he decides to build a castle. How does he go about getting the materials for the castle?
Oh, it's probably in there.
You might ask.
Hold on. How does he go about building the castles? I would be so inclined to know.
Oh, interesting, you might ask. He had a system in which he got big boulders out of a lake or bay. So he was getting rocks out of a body of water using nothing but a cart and a horse. Who inspired him to build this castle, you might ask, besides a lifelong dream to build a castle? What was the final spark of inspiration? The, reason to be for this Max fellow?
Okay, let me take a stab in the dark and say... So, he wants to build a castle.
Yeah.
He uses a horse,
Engineer.
pulley system to pull the rocks out of the water. He's an engineer. And what was your question?
Who do you think might have inspired him?
A painter.
No.
His parent, his mother.
No.
A dog.
No.
A pig.
A comely lass. By the name of Gigi, an ex-prostitute. So you have this man, Max, who is building a castle using nothing but a horse and his own wit for a prostitute, a beautiful prostitute, I might add, who got her own...
You made that up.
That's real. That's real.
Okay.
This is all real, I told you.
Well, he said she's... I mean, if he's gonna... I mean, come on. If he's gonna build a castle for a woman, then
Yes.
he's gonna call her beautiful, whether she is or isn't, because clearly
true.
he does think this. But, beauty's in the eye of the beholder is all I'm saying, so...
Right. So...
Oh, that was so dumb.
That was not smart. Look before you leap. Leap before you look.
If he's gonna... I mean, come on. If he's gonna build a castle for a woman, then
Yes.
he's gonna call her beautiful, whether she is or isn't, because clearly
true.
he does think this. But, beauty's in the eye of the beholder is all I'm saying, so...
Right. So...
Oh, that was so dumb.
That was not smart. Look before you leap. Leap before you look. Yeah. So,
What?
oh. We gotta keep going. It won't let me go.
It's because it's just telling you how bad you are first. Well, there goes the middle ring.
All right. So that's so anyway.
I guess I'll just start timing now.
Yeah.
So this video is gonna be one level long. I apologize. Whoa, that was a long timer. I apologize for the video length, but you know what? I mean, this is kind of...
This is the learning process.
What is the exact definition of a colloquial?
Oh, what?
Colloquial.
What?
Like, it's a colloquial. Colloquial.
Colloquial of its
Colloquial.
time, I assume. I don't know.
Okay.
I use the word, but I'm not sure exactly.
I was gonna use it, and then I felt like I was gonna use it wrong, so...
like a colloquialism.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, this is a colloquial of... I don't fucking know.
I don't think that's the right usage.
I think you need to go faster than you do, and you're taking too many risks.
That's true.
This is terrible. We're bad people.
We're bad people. I want to finish my story too. It's pretty much done. That's it. I think I'm getting.
I
don't
think
know.
we're done
I'm
with
try-
that story. So you know what?
Anyway,
let me just segue.
but I'd like to say,
Okay, yeah, let's wrap
as
it
a cap, epilogue, he finished the castle. Done for Gigi. Congratulations, Max. You
Oh.
did a great job.
up. Do they live there right now?
Also inspired a woman to write a book about a pig that wants to build a castle. Which inspired
is your
us.
mother referencing the prostitute as a pig?
No. I'm just
Living
saying,
on the edge.
if we die, okay. That was good. That made everything in this video worth it.
Right.
I think.
So
So
furthermore, let me segue.
So there's a string of inspiration that all stems from one person, Gigi, the beautiful prostitute. That's all I'm saying.
This is
Castle
this
Pig.
is becoming like a Hemingway novel now.
Castlepig.tumblr.com, inspired by Gigi the prostitute. Congratulations.
Um,
And we're only 2 minutes into the video since we started timing.
I wanted to segue.
Okay. Also remember, this level is very hard.
Remember,
so we're gonna go very slow.
I don't really know the definition. I know the definition of a segue, but I'm not going to use it right. So because
There's
it's not
multiple
actually a
definitions.
segue.
You know, one of them is a noun.
That guy, fire went through me. I think I'm the chosen one. So I saw somebody today, a chipper young lad of the small variety, and I don't mean like in like a.
You're talking about a small person. Like a
No,
midget.
just no. That's what I'm saying. It's just like a guy, like a 25-year-old kid who was like rather small, like thin boned and like not frail, but he's a small, petite. Person.
like the new guy from The New Guy.
Sure.
The movie The New Guy.
I don't know.
The
what
skinny
that
kid.
is. I don't know what that is.
That
I don't
film that
know.
you never
I don't.
saw?
I don't watch movies. I don't know. I'm not bringing that. Yeah, I am. Holy shit! I must die.
There's a lot of fire in this level. I like
Take
that.
mine with me. So, anyways, I realized one thing. He had a feature on him. Okay, this feature to me,
Adam's apple.
he was so petite that he probably didn't have one. But I realized that this feature, it pretty much dictates that I'm probably never going to be friends with anyone with this feature ever. And because he was standing behind me, and the whole time I was uncomfortable, and I thought, this little person is creeping me out, jiving on my step, getting where I don't want.
Unusually thin wrists that were creepy looking.
No.
Like bony.
Higher.
Elbows.
Well, higher in a sense that, like, higher on the body.
Did you have a small head?
It was on his head.
Do you have a wart or a beauty
No.
mark?
Whoa.
This game is glitching.
No, that was us. We can fly now.
Oh, okay.
No, it was on his face, and it had to do with hair.
Oh, he had a goatee.
Close.
He had
He had mutton chops.
mutton chops. Those are.
The bushy sideburns. And I realized I never want to be friends with someone with mutton chops, and
Yeah.
they disturb me.
I think most people that have mutton chops.
All I could think was, look at this asshole.
They're a specific type.
Look at this fucking asshole. He's probably. He probably.
Do you think he's in a band that
He's
has
in
an
a
accordion
band.
and a ukulele and also a trombone, but the trombone
And he
player
takes
doesn't know how to
himself
play?
really seriously.
Yeah,
For some reason the frame rate got really smooth all of a sudden.
yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like
bad.
I'm playing like HD now.
I know. Yeah,
Is this the Wii U?
it's because we're doing better.
Is this the Wii U? What?
This is what the Wii U looks like. We got it on launch day.
We did.
Yeah.
Funny story. Anyways, there's a segue. Wii U came out, right?
Yeah.
It's a national day now. Wii launch day.
Wii
and
Day.
so I don't know if you probably have heard this before, but it's not something I talk about often, and you know, it's not like in the realm of things you remember about me, probably. I can't.
Are we going to talk
I
about
stayed
your
up,
sexual history?
Yeah. I stayed up all night, camped outside to buy the Wii.
Really?
Yeah.
The Wii U?
No, the Wii. For real.
Oh, the original Wii.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I do remember you getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You camped out for that. That's exciting for you.
I
wish I could have been there.
only as an experience, not
Right.
as like a care. It was my friend Paul and myself. We decided we should go to Walmart and stay there all night and see what it was like, and we did so.
What was the crowd like? I'm imagining
there
a
was
lot
a
of
mother,
dads
with a
with their
son.
kids.
There was. It was so weird too because it was in. All right, we live in a very established place in the world. On our Cape Cod little self, you know, it's not. We don't see crime.
We don't see crime. Apparently, there's a pretty bad drug culture.
Well, what I'm saying is, okay, if you know the area, there's a town called Hyannis and there's a town called Falmouth. There's some stuff that goes down in these towns.
Yeah.
This was in Falmouth, close to a bad area.
If you have
What
a lot of
call
people,
bad.
you're going
And
to have a lot of bad people.
I'm just
You're gonna have a lot
prefacing
of
this by
people.
saying what we call bad is not close to what is actually bad, like in the inner
Right.
city.
Yeah. We don't have serious gangs.
Yeah. So, but this was in Falmouth, and this was a place where people would steal shit, at least. At the very, like the nice people, like the baddies would steal.
Yeah.
Come on. So, we're outside all night, and these 3 kids come by at... We had to wait till 7 a.m., and we showed up at 11. We were the first ones there. And we were just, like, skateboarding and stuff, and being hooligans. But, so these 3 chipper lads show up, and they start playing PSP, and I go over to him because I'd never seen a PSP at this time in my life. I say, "Oh, is that a PSP? I've never used one of those. Is it all right?" And then he said, "Hey, actually," this was a response to that.
Yeah.
"Hey, actually, man," it was like 4 a.m. "Do you think you could like hold our place in line and we'll just show back up at 7? You can just have our PSP for now." Well, we didn't even know these people. I just said, "How is the PSP?" And then he gave it to us and drove off.
Did you keep it?
No.
You held the place in line.
Yeah. Well, we played like Grand Theft Auto for like 5 minutes, and then we just put it on the ground.
These kids
just
are
like
learning-
walked away, and then they came back.
Do you think it was stolen?
No, we gave it back to them.
I know, but do you think he didn't care about it because it was
No,
stolen?
they seemed like regulars.
Also, like, if you're waiting in line, you're not gonna leave that post. You're not
Right.
gonna
I guess
go
he just
somewhere
inferred
else.
that like they're pretty hardcore. They look tired as shit in their inside of a Wii U line or Wii
Yeah.
line.
What time of year was this?
Cold. It was the
Oh.
same time of year that they all come out, like in November. It was same day, maybe even same day.
And can you go back through? There
I
you
know.
go.
So it was cold, and we had lawn chairs. And it was an experience. And then some lady brought us coffee and donuts in the morning, and then I bought Zelda and Trauma Center, and then I got home, and then I played Wii Sports for a little while.
I'm gonna go on record right now as saying, next time Nintendo releases a console, I'm gonna be standing out there on launch day.
I'll come too, not even to buy it.
I'm being optimistic, but hopefully, if the Wii U does well,
Right.
I'm not rooting for anyone specifically.
I don't want to
but-
die again. I'm gonna go real slow.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, okay, holistically,
Yeah.
we should do this,
What?
and then we should not buy one to blow everyone's minds.
Oh, well, we could do it with the next Xbox game, and we could like show up with a video camera and interview
Do
people
I need to get on that? Because I don't want to die.
and post it on the YouTube channel.
I don't want to die. I'm gonna go
We
up
could-
here safely.
We could buy one and then break it.
No, we're just gonna end up being Tobuscus. It's gonna be the worst thing you've ever seen in your life.
Well, if I ever interview someone, it's gonna be from the safety of a.
If you could see me now, my hands are in my eyes.
All right.
So mutton chops, they're gross.
So,
I wouldn't be friends with
Tobuscus,
someone with
yeah.
mutton chops.
Yeah. Does Tobuscus have mutton chops?
You probably would. Like, I just feel like, do you want to be a goat? That's what I ask you.
Maybe he's trying to attract goats,
Okay.
or maybe he has a goat for a pet and he just wants it to like think that make it trust him and be like, I'm a goat too.
If you guys are gonna comment on this video and say you guys are so bad, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I know we are. I
Yeah.
know it with my heart of hearts.
You know what we're teaching? We're teaching perseverance. We're teaching. Max did not give up. He finished his castle for
Yep.
Gigi.
Yeah. There's stuff. Castle Pig. He's been down in the mud,
Yeah.
literally.
And if I didn't feel like not telling that story again, then we could start over.
Hold
but
on.
we can't.
Let me just. Okay. You know what? We've got real grim. We've
What?
got to this dark place, right?
We're depressed.
Let
This
me
is a coping mechanism.
let me just say something, okay?
Yes.
Other dogs haven't figured it out yet, but I know you saved the world. Thank you.
A dramatic reading from Mike.
It's so good.
That's so great.
By the time you see this video, there'll probably be a comic of it. 'Cause
That's pretty
this
good.
is the second video, and I'm gonna do that shit.
And if you say that, it'll motivate you to
Yeah, if you don't see the video by the time, if you don't see a goddamn
comment.
Earthbound-based comic by the time this video goes up, I will kill myself.
I'm
really?
dead.
Yeah.
You've already threatened to kill yourself before.
And I failed
During
that
the
one
Mario
too.
64 thing. You
Yeah.
said if I don't get this, then I'm going to
And
kill
then I
myself.
didn't get it.
And you didn't get it. So,
Why do you think we're called famous ghosts?
because we...
Boom
Oh,
shakalaka. Second one. Damn it.
I can get this again, though. Oh,
Please don't let that Mario get... Oh my god. I have no words.
it's called drama. There we go.
Let me just reiterate one thing.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Trying... Oh, at this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm halfway through a Pabst Blue Ribbon. That might be it. I'm a little
Fuck you.
buzzed.
Shut up.
I weigh 10 pounds.
And why do you think I'm drinking Dead Guy Ale?
Because you're famous. Oh, because you want to kill yourself because it's poison.
Because I
in it.
want to kill myself.
Not only do you have a drinking problem, but you want to die.
Yep.
That's what Dead Guy Ale is all about. Oh,
I did the same thing.
Yeah,
It's that door. It's haunted.
you got to do it. I did something this weekend. So.
What'd you do?
All right. No, I can't go. Okay. So I was visiting my girlfriend.
Don't use that key. No, it's
I'm
bottom.
not gonna use
right
this
there.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this one's fucking impossible. This is the hardest
All
task
right.
I've ever had.
Then
in my
I will
life.
do it while telling the story.
All
I was
right.
visiting my girlfriend. I don't want to talk too much about relationship stuff because she
That's all
watches.
I want to say. What it is? What?
She watches these, I think, while she does her work.
If you're out there, girl of Neil, I won't want to I don't want to give any names out because keep it
Because she's on the subscriber list.
Yeah. So keep it on the what's it called?
The DL.
DL. Keep it secret. But how you been? Oh my god! I thought you were gonna die.
Yeah, I thought I was too. So
She's a nice lady.
last.
I'm
Just call her a lady. She's a nice girl.
You can't say lady.
You can't say lady.
You can say lady on anyone over.
Girls don't like
18.
being called ma'am or lady.
I had a girl question for you, but I'm not gonna ask you on the video.
Okay. Now I want you to. Because people are going to be pissed off that you didn't.
I can't.
Okay.
Compromise my integrity.
All right. So last year, now we're going back in time again.
Okay, I'll ask.
Oh,
you
we
on
got
the
the
video.
key. Okay. So last year,
Okay.
we talked about baby talk.
Yeah,
I
we talked
dealt
about
with
girls with baby talk problems. Did you get
okay.
Okay, I was gonna kill you.
Okay.
You did not get that last key.
So we talked about it. We decided it was
Let me just give a little setup because this is gonna sound esoteric for people that haven't followed us. We're talking about women or ladies or girls who oftentimes will be with you, jiving. You'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go see a movie?" And they're like, "Look at all those middle rings we could have got to not fuck this up so many times. This is embarrassing." And and they're like, ladies or girls who oftentimes will be with you, jiving. You'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go see a movie?" And they're like, "Look at all those middle rings we could have got to not fuck this up so many times. This is embarrassing." And and they're like, "Hey, yeah, the stars are really nice tonight."
Yeah.
And you're just like frozen in this hellish world nightmare where you're like, I want to kill, I don't want to be in a relationship, I hate women. You just go into this frenzy.
See,
This is not every woman, I know this, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying.
It's a good way to weed them out, though.
Wow.
Experience.
Eugenics.
What?
Eugenics.
Yeah.
Continue.
Hitler hated baby talk. No, so I was thinking about. So I've been in this relationship for about 3 or 4 weeks, and.
So when's the ring coming?
So. How do
You gotta
kill
stomp
this
that
man?
motherfucker.
Oh, okay. It looks so happy though. Oh, now there's 2 of them and they're both happy.
There's gonna be more
I wanna make
happiness.
so much happiness.
Continue before
So
this
much-
video ends.
If
If you don't finish the story before this video ends, I'm not letting you finish.
Okay, so I tested out the baby talk because she hadn't baby talked
You
yet.
baby talked her?
I was like, I'm gonna.
You baby men don't baby talk.
I know, but it was a test. You know how women.
What's the end? What's the climax of the story? You
All
don't
right.
have a girlfriend anymore.
You know. You know how women test men in a like crazy way.
Yeah.
How some crazy women test crazy men.
Sure.
I threw it out as a test to see like if this would ever come up. I did the baby talk, and then she just went, no, none of that.
I'm just disgusted with you still.
In what way?
That you baby talked to a woman.
She does have a cat voice though. She talks to her cat in a specific way.
They all have one thing.
Yeah.
You can't get away from it.
But I told her, please don't use that voice
Does
when
she
I'm
go
around.
like this? Meow, Neil. How are you doing? Meow. You are really hot. Meow. Is that what she does?
No, when she's talking to her cat.
Oh,
She doesn't act like I'm a cat.
Meow is really hot. Meow. And then the cat's just like. Meow. All right.
No, we have no segue into the next episode. Like, we have no cliffhanger to the next
I
episode.
had one, but I forgot. It was.
Will we fail again? Are we
time.
actually failures? Next time, Famous Ghost plays Super Mario World 2.